This is a terrible moment, and a terrible thing has happened. By now, we all know what it was. An email went out last night that explained to those of us who hadn't heard that in Prospect, on the 4th floor, early Saturday morning, a horrible, racist attack was scrawled on a wall. All of us, I think, started with our personal, emotional, human reaction to that. For me, it was like being punched in the gut, punched in the face. I grew up in a world, I grew up in a culture and a family where there were certain words you never said. And I've been struggling as a human being in the last 3 days about how to talk about that word. And we put it in the email yesterday, and you all know it. I'm going to tell you, as a human being, I can't bring myself to say it. I just can't. That's who I am. It's how I was raised. And I think we all have to confront who we are and think about how we're prepared to say the things we're prepared to say as the people that we are. And I want to share that with you as a kind of honest expression of myself. It was a hateful, horrible thing that was written. It was also criminal. And I want to be clear about that. It was an attack, most specifically on the African Americans in our community. It was an explicit attack on the African Americans in our community. And it called into question the safety of our community and the safety of the people in our community. There is nothing more important than the safety of the people in our community. Not our classes, not our sports, not our activities, nothing. And that's why we're here right now, today, having stopped everything until we get this right. I want to share my gratitude now to Campus Safety and Security, who have worked so hard and continue to work so hard to keep us safe. They have launched a tireless investigation that continues in collaboration with the police department. They've been tireless in this, they continue to be tireless in this. They have not slept in order to keep us safe. I'm grateful, deeply, profoundly grateful. I think we all need to be. I am committed, we are committed to continue to let you know what we learn as this investigation continues. This was an attack on individuals. Or I should say an attack on a group of individuals. But it was also, in a deep way, an attack on our entire community. It's remarkable to me that someone with the weapon of a magic marker can strike a blow at our community as was struck that night. It's an asymmetric attack. And it's our job now to respond to heal our community. We have to hold ourselves accountable. We certainly have to continue to look for the perpetrator or perpetrators. If we find them, we will hold them accountable. But we are at a moment when we have to hold ourselves accountable, each of us for the quality of the community that we have here, that we want to have here, that we have to have here. There were some remarkable conversations this weekend, some of which I had the great privilege of being part of. In Hardy House on Saturday night, in Goodrich yesterday. It was a privilege to learn what I learned, and I think for all of us there to learn what we learned about the prevalence of racism on this campus, about what so many of our students, and I imagine faculty and staff of color, live with every day. It was a sobering set of lessons about the ways in which our community that we like to celebrate falls far short of what we need our community to be. And I'm grateful for everyone who has shared their story in order to educate all of us. And it's critical that that continue. We have to have moral clarity at this moment about what we aspire to be. No ambiguity. So what are we going to do? Well, you're doing it. We're standing together today at this moment, sitting, so everyone can see, standing at this moment together in solidarity with each other and in solidarity with the victims of this hateful act. Faculty, students, staff, community, we're all responsible, we're all here, we all have work to do. Our task has been, must be, will be to create a Williams that is free of racism, that is free of sexism, that is free of homophobia, and that is free of fear. I'm looking forward to that work. We are looking forward to that work. That is not easy work. It's not fast work. But there is no work that we do together, no work that we do together that is more important to who we are and to who Williams is. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for starting this work. Together, we're going to build a Williams that we are proud of, that we are proud to call home, and it starts right